I mean, I was cold just looking at it. I know, I stood up here. Well, I mean, of course, you know, do we know the cold in the jacket? Well, wait, we're not going to. He's talking. Okay,
let's begin with a little music. And here's some of Hollywood's best. A Busby Berkeley extravaganza from Footlight Parade. Up ahead, Gene Kelly singing in the rain.
Playing in front of a full-length feature, probably Dick Tracy. But now we are going to turn to the world of live-action motion picture. Branch of our greens department. This is where we store trees, plants, and shrubs until we need them on the set. Now our greenery here can be used to hide what the camera doesn't need to see. Warren Beatty in his current production, Dick Tracy. We have Julie Andrews dressed from the Jolly Holidays scene in the family classic Mary Poppins. And that dress is 25 years old this year, by the way. Now from there, the seamstresses and tailors take over, and they've been known to use over 107. Now just beyond our costuming department, we have our lighting department. Now with the equipment in here, we can generate up to 3.5 million watts of light for our film and video use. Now that is more than enough power to light up the entire city of Orlando. Next to that, we have all of our interior lighting. Now all of this lighting is mostly used for set decoration. Now most of the sets they do build in there in the scenic shop are what are known as standing sets. Now those are sets that get used over and over again. For example, the living room on your favorite sitcom, you see that every week. Now standing set can be in usual houses. Now coming up on your left, some of you might recognize the second beige home, the one with all the furniture. We've got things like, well, the holiday decorations. We've got the flag outside, all the toys that line the driveway and the sidewalk, and even a basketball goal over the garage. Now you can tell these details definitely do make it look much more like a real home. About the only thing might be missing from that home is a swing set, but right across the street we have a swing. Also, you'll see here this brown wood keel boat. Now this is from way back in 1976 in the Disney film, A Treasure of Monacoombe.
That's the campfire Buckner again.
Now I hope everyone still has Residential Street fresh in your mind. Maybe we're going to remember how I said all of our homes are just facades. Well, in just a second, beyond our boats here, you're going to be able to take a look across the canal, get a great backstage view, and see for yourself. Now take a look. Notice how all of our architectural details, like the shingles on the roof, all stop just in the middle of rocky, dry, barren desert canyons that are prone to earthquakes and flash floods. But we needed one for an upcoming production known as Catastrophe Canyon, so we built one right here on our back lot. Now, under normal circumstances, we would never be allowed to go inside. Well, the scene that we have to show you today is a rain scene, and that's when the movie calls for a real downpour. Time is money in movie making. We can't always afford to wait around for Mother Nature because when the cameras are ready to roll, we need for the rain to be ready to fall. Of course, we can't always afford to wait around for days like today, so we make our own rain. Now, our rain effect is created by high-powered rain spouts that are located just on top of the set. It's just on a camera. don't think so. One close enough for me. Okay, Kathy, whenever you're ready. And Kathy gets to me. As we make our way out of the canyon, you're going to be able to take a look off to your right real quick and see how our set's constructed. You'll see it's just a steel structure with wire mesh attached. We just place a basketball down inside one and turn it all the way up. We can easily shoot that basketball completely over the top of the Empire State Building in New York City. Now, as we pull out from behind the canyon, where you can see pump 1 and pump 2, the last things you see there, now those are responsible for recycling all 70,000 gallons of water. Now, they do that every 3.5 minutes. Now, that is just enough time for our next shuttle of unsuspecting victims to pull, excuse me, I meant visitors, sorry about that, to pull right on into the canyon for the next show. As we pull up from behind the canyon, you're going to be able to see they're already in there. Well, it was actually filmed entirely on the beach outside the Grand Floridian Hotel. Now we're fixing to pass the next shuttle of victims that's getting in line. Excuse me, I keep doing that, sorry, visitors. That's in line for the canyon. They're going to be pulling right on in, and nobody warned us what was going to happen in there, so we're just going to go by. We can wave and everything, but we're not going to let on what's going on. This next corner, you can take a look up ahead and get one more look at our Bacala Church. You can see it definitely does fit right in with Residential Street. But what do you think happens when we round the corner, or take the camera around to the other side?
What do you think?
Bernie? Attention to all the brick and stonework, or maybe I should say what appears to be real brick and stonework, because you'd be surprised we don't have a single brick in any of our buildings here. Everything is just fiberglass and styrofoam. It's all been painted and aged to make it look like it's been around. Next corner here, you're going to be able to get a closer look at all of our skyscrapers. You'll be able to see now that, yeah, these are just two-dimensional painted flats. They've definitely changed a lot. And they illustrate an old movie trick that's known as forced perspective. That makes things appear much taller and farther away than they actually are. Now, the real important light from any city across the country, that's just one area of our street we can change. Now, our set decorators also spent months searching for the right details to bring our buildings and streets to life. But we can also bring in different signs, props, vehicles, and even trash and graffiti, and change our street and make it look like any city at any time. You can catch another glimpse of the structures that support our buildings if you missed it the first time. Washington Square here are made of plastic. Those aren't real metal at all.
Just what you think you're doing. Get back to work before they deactivate you. Yes, I think they would. And hurry, they'll be needing this transport any moment now.
In a galaxy far, far away? Oh, I guess not. You only have one head. Say, that's a very nice droid you're traveling with.
My power disconnect.
Here we go again. Well, it's quick time.
Before we get started, for those of you thinking that